Hi, so this is my full booty HIIT workout. It's going to tone also your abs, your thighs and your arms. So these are the moves we're going to do. We're going to look at doing the HIIT move, which we're going to do a step up. You could do this also if you haven't got bench, you can just march on the spot. Then this exercise called the butt move. This really helps to lift and sculpt into the bottom. And then the next move we're going to do is called what I call the star twist. We open the arm up and then we step that leg across, toning the inner thigh and also here working into the waist. And then we're going to work through those arms. We're just going to do some basic tricep dips, taking that off the bench, or if you're at home, you could just do it off a chair or even off the floor. And then the next one we're going to do is another exercise to really help lift that booty on there. Okay, so they're the moves. What is important, make sure you've done a warm up first, and I'm going to go through this workout now with you in real time. So we're going to start with doing that HIIT move and we're going to start with doing the step up. So we're going to do this exercise for 40 seconds. Now what is important is if you are using a bench, make sure that you put your foot firmly on the bench as you step up. We're just going to lead with one leg. So we're just leading up and stepping back and then take that to the same leg back up. Your alternative is, if you're a complete beginner to exercise, you could simply, instead of stepping up on the bench, you could just march on the spot. So what we need to do now is change for 20 seconds and lead with the opposite leg. We're also focusing on engaging through the arms as well. That's good. So we just step it up. So this is going to help just keep that intensity up, which is really important when we're doing any HIIT workout. And squeeze that through. So we're going to come to a butt toner now. So on here, leaning on the ground, so on all fours, or you're on your bench, and you're just going to squeeze tight. So it's a tiny, what we call an isolated move. So we're really working into the bottom. We're going to do 20 seconds on one leg and 20 on the other. So squeeze that tight. Also focus on keeping that foot flat and also just engage those abdominal muscles. Let's change legs now, 20 seconds. So squeeze it tight, pulse it. You'll feel this one instantly really working into the bottom. Okay, that's good. So just a couple more in there. Squeeze that tight for me. That's it. Well done. Okay, let's get ready now to take it back to that HIIT move. Take it to that step up. So we step up for 20 seconds, leading with one leg. Remember, squeeze those arms back. Keep your tummy tight. Your alternative is, if you're a beginner, you could just be marching on the spot. Or if you want to, you could just, for this 40-second duration of that HIIT move, you could take it to a jog on the spot. Squeezing that tight and back. Let's change legs now. So we're going for another 20 seconds. And this is where we're going to also really, it's not just about changing the body shape. It's what I think is more important personally. It's about increasing your fitness, making you healthy, fit and strong. Okay, that's good. We've just got a few more, keeping that going. So let's now take that to what I call the star twist. So this is like into a leaning plank position. You open your arm up, you come back, and now you step that leg across, working into the inner thigh, open through the arm. And this is it's one of my favorite exercises, but it's really good for full body toning on there. So we open the leg and then take that arm up and back on there. Open and then coming back. Well done. Let's take it back now to your HIIT move. So remember, your alternative, you can do 20 seconds, so we're leading on one leg, stepping up, or if you want to, you can be marching on the spot, or alternatively, you could take this to a jog on the spot. Lifting that through, that's good, and we're going to get ready. If you're doing the step ups, we're now going to take that over, so we're working onto the opposite leg now, stepping up, so it just means that you lead with that leg. And also keeping those arms lifted, so we're opening through the chest. We're also toning here through the shoulder and through the upper back, as well as working the arms. Okay, we're doing really well. We're well over halfway on this workout now. So our next move, let's just get rid of those bingo wings. So we're just going to do these tricep dips off the bench. If you're at home, you haven't got a bench, you can use the chair, or alternatively, you could just be on the floor here and just bending through the arms with your hands placed firmly on the ground and knees bent. Try and keep your back as close to the bench as possible. Okay, and let's take it back up. So again, we're just taking that heart rate back up. And remember, this is such an important part about HIIT training. HIIT training is all about having these little spikes where we're taking that intensity up. So we're just training a little bit harder. Squeeze through the arms. And remember, always keep that really good upper body posture. And focus on toning into those abdominals at the same time. And this is really easy to do. Just literally, you keep your belly button pulled in tight to your spine. Okay, that's good. And remember, if you're marching on the spot, march with good posture. If you're jogging on the spot, get those knees nice and high for me. All right, so we're going to take it back to another butt toning move. Now, this time we're going to have the leg fully extended. Have your toes pointed, try and keep the heel in line with your hip and squeeze really tight. We're going to do 20 seconds one leg, then change it to the other. This, again, is really fantastic for lifting and giving a shape through the bottom. Squeezing that tight. Okay, let's change now to the other leg. So really visualize where you're working. So we're lifting and sculpting through the butt here. And again, still pull in those tummy muscles. So we're engaging those core groups. Well done. So we're nearly done on that one. Okay, fantastic. Now that is your HIIT workout done, and it is really important. Just make sure you stretch afterwards and don't forget to cool down. And well done for today's training. So if you've got any questions on this workout, then please let me know in the comments box below. And I love hearing your comments on these workouts anyway. And if you like it, then please give it the thumbs up. And again, don't forget to stretch.